passed by, you know, I had got an illness, a sickness, a mental disease that had manifested in my physical body as what we would call the herpes virus, the simplex virus. I had caught this illness as a symbolic imbalance of the mental imbalance that I had going on in my life. And that's when I completely woke up. I was like, oh my, like I just started, it was like a veil was lifted from off my eyes, because with that incident, it propelled me into searching for more than what I was being told. I felt like I was being lied to. I felt like they was just lying to me about the disease. So then that's when my husband popped up in my life, the Honorable Master Teacher Nature Boy.
I don't feel so good.
Fight! We're going!
Marlena, hold on a second, wait a second. Marlena, are you okay? Hey, what are you guys doing? Hold on a second, wait a second, where are you taking her? Hold on a second, wait, oh my God, Marlena, stop! Just wait a second, please, just wait Marlena, hold on a second, just wait let go of me, stop! Marlena. And so, you know, I want to share my story as well. You know, when I was in Babylon, you know, before I came here to be with my soul family, Carbonnation, I went to the doctors. I was dealing with a woman I was having sex with, and I was told that I had herpes. I went to the doctors. I had, you know, a little breakout, and so I went to the doctors, and they told me I had herpes. So, you know, and for anybody who doesn't know what herpes is, it's basically a breakout. You can get oral herpes or genital herpes. It's just a breakout that you get to show that you have an imbalance in your body. It's really your mind, right? So, you know, I was told that I had herpes, and at that time it was very, because of my mind and what I believed, it was very kind of like heartbreaking for me. It was like, damn, you feel me? Because of how everybody thinks, and you thinking like, I'm not gonna be able to have sex with nobody. Like, I'm gonna have to tell everybody, nobody's gonna want me. You know what I mean? And a bunch of just negative thoughts come into your mind, you know, as soon as you're told something like...
I told you, but now I'm telling you, we're facing a new strain. It spreads like the flu. Impossible. Fine. Go to the hospital, check it out yourself. Go without a mask to see more clearly. You got 19 dead, you got hundreds more infected, and it's spreading like a brush fire. You gotta isolate the sick, and I mean really isolate them, Billy. We gotta get everybody else back into the houses. We gotta keep them there. We're doing that, Sam. No, we're not doing it, because I just drove through 100 people. And if one of them has got it, then 10 of them have got it. And if one of them gets out of Cedar Creek, Billy, then we're in deep fucking shit. And we're already in deep...
Oh, right away. His response was, how do I know you didn't come here with me?
Now y'all hear this shit. Now the reason we saying that is because this, right? Because this is a loving platform. I have to reiterate that. The reason we saying this is just because not only has Nature Boy consciously, not just this woman, but whoever else, giving people illnesses. This motherfucker is asking people, how do I know you didn't come here with it? What the fuck is that? Now, the reason I say that is because he can no longer say that he don't know he got something. Because somebody has asked this nigga, what the fuck did you give me? And so Nature Boy, from that point on, if he tried to say he didn't know before, he knew then. And that was...
What is that? What? No, what? Please.
His vitals are holding steady.
Where did I let it go? Where did it go?
So wait, did you sleep with Yada and not tell him you had herpes first?
Yeah.
And that was dangerous. And that's why I take responsibility.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't have any breakouts. I literally didn't think it existed. When I got diagnosed with it, they told me just live my life.
Oh wow.
And
I could see why he was upset.
Yeah, and I totally take responsibility for that. After that, he didn't really touch me or have sex with me like that, or even kiss me after that. And it just made me feel like I was unwanted and unloved because of what I was diagnosed with, but didn't even see signs of, you know.
Right.
So it just made me feel like I shouldn't even be in it, you know. And I took responsibility for that. Yeah.
Okay. So.
The thing with that is that it's not contagious until you have a breakout.
Trisha, this song is for you. I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. What? You little dumb ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things that I'd rather fucking do.
Alright, fuck it. That's what we're doing? Alright.
Than to be fucking with you. Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. I heard you got a new man, I see you taking a pic. Then you posted up thinking that it's making me sick. But I see you calling, I've been making it quick. I'ma answer that shit like I don't fuck with you. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. You little dumb ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things that I'd rather fucking do.
Relationship with this young lady, and then one day at dinner, we sit down and she just wanted to disclose some information to me. She was like, yo, I got herpes, I don't want you to be mad at me, I don't want you to take it the wrong way. But I never, you know, she was basically disclosing her medical history with me. So, but that sparked me, you know, like I wanted to investigate what this herpes was, like, because I was afraid for my avatar. I didn't understand what it truly was. I didn't know what that meant for me. I didn't know what that meant for her. And the funny thing is, when this person mentioned that, the relationship kept going. I was just trying to do research and present the information. So one day I wake up and I have like these bumps on the back of my ear. And I was just afraid, like, what the hell is this? And I was just angry at her, like, yo, you don't care about your health. Look at this shit on the back of my ear. So we basically got into an argument. And we went to sleep, and when I wake up, like, the back of my ear was bust. And it was like pus and blood all over her pillow and shit, on her sheets.
Okay. It's okay. Hey, baby. You're strong. Hey, maybe you should help me now, okay? Get it off, man, okay? Come here, man. Look out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's getting tighter. I ain't touching it. I don't want to touch it. Touch the thing, man. For God's sake, don't be... God, you're making it worse. It's tightening. It's tightening. It's breaking my arm. Cut it off. 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 It's in my suit. It's in my suit.
Focus on the truth, we gotta match this shit. Fucking take your risk, let's get after this. I'm a star sign, so I had to pass this shit. I said, no new time to die, that's some casual shit. Today can be the last, let's imagine this shit. Hope you did the right thing, you gotta practice this shit.
Next is, well, just about what you'd expect.
And I just had to say, cause Baba G is like a father to me. He's like a father. He's my Messiah. Like, but fuck, I'm sexy. I need to move my body. But yeah, you be walking around here. I be walking around here body pains. fucking shit coming up on my lip. You, on this spiritual journey, you have to actually do the work. You have to sit down with yourself, self-reflect, and analyze the thoughts you have, analyze the feelings you have, analyze everything. You cannot just let that shit slide. You cannot let that shit just go away and expect it to be healed right then. You have to keep working on yourself. You have to keep trying to figure out what is making you feel a certain type of way. Like, what is that trauma? What is that feeling? Where does it come from? And you know where it comes from? Look into your natal chart. You have to study yourself. You have to study yourself like a damn mechanic. Every single... If I never say... I'm just trying to let you know. Because it's not that. No. Y'all can say whatever y'all want in these comments. I wasn't even reading them, but they are going in my subconscious, so I'm gonna start blocking you. I'm gonna block you. Say Baba G, say. Baba G. How do you practice self-love? Yes, right. Facing my demons. But just take time for yourself. Like right now, I got a little blanket. I got my jewelry. I'm about to start making my earrings. I was about to start reading my natal chart, understanding who I am. And right now I'm on live talking about myself, venting and trying to get a better understand. I'm trying to get y'all a clear understanding of who I am. So this is
Baby, I just need a fix. Look, just for the day, okay? You know, just to get me through it, please. Just one, okay?
But you know, us small timers, you know, we got to watch every penny. And don't look like you have a penny.
You know, I'm feeling this, aren't you?
She was right. I did do this to her. And I was enjoying it. Funny shit was, I still loved her. Maybe more now than ever. Because I finally felt needed, appreciated. Come on back.
Positive for HIV. I never had herpes ever, nigga. Ever, nigga. Ever. Did I have fucking STDs back in the day? Hell yeah, everybody did. We was at the clinic every fucking weekend. After the club, nigga, we had all kind of STDs back in the day. When the clinics was out there. We used to go to the clinics every day and get motherfucking penicillin and fucking drink water and nigga, that's the truth. I'm being honest.
So you prefer your woman to smell musty? That's what you saying?
Yeah, I want her to smell musty. I like her little musty scent. I like to smell her vagina. I like to smell it on my penis. Like if we have sex, I'm not gonna wash that shit off. I'm gonna just be like playing my dick, smelling it all day. That's me.
Oh God.
Yeah, I want to smell you on my dick all day.
So you saying you don't wash your dick after you have sex? Like you prefer to smell it like that?
No. Yeah, I want to keep it on there.
You
wanna
know you
smell
can
it all day.
call. So you do eventually wash your dick again.
I'm gonna
after.
wash it off before I put it back in. But for a while, I
Okay,
like
yeah.
to smell it. I like to smell how we smell together. I like that.
Yeah, because I was just about to say, like, that could throw off her pH balance as well. You know that, right? Like,
Yeah, but I just make her suck it off.
so you always make sure you wash it off.
Nah, you can suck it off.
Suck it off.
Yeah.
Well, you polygamous, right?
Itching and burning, itching and burning, itching and burning. Stanky fishy, stanky fishy, stanky fishy. I got STDs. They make my coochie itch.
Because there's definitely untreated STDs and diseases there, and that's a definite thing. It's like 100% that they have these things going on there, and I don't know if they will ever get help or go to the doctor or to the hospital, because the whole theory that STDs are not real and all that stuff. Meanwhile, women are oozing out pus. The odors are very strong, very foul, you know, brown discharge, and just heavy vaginal issues, leaking vaginas and itchy and all sorts of stuff that they were dealing with, and it never gets addressed, because addressing it, I guess, would mean that he's giving bacteria and infections to each and every one of them. They're just passing it around one by one, especially when you're, you know, strongly engaged in anal sex. It's going to be something that actually itself holds a lot of bacteria on the penis and also in the woman's private parts. No matter how much you think you're washing it.
When you're hanging with the girl and she's looking nice, you think you'll wanna smooch her face, but what is the price? AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, scabies, and crabs. Think you want them down your pants? No, you raging. Now this shit has really hit, and I feel like James Dean. But don't let that distract from all these violent STDs. HPV, HIV, spooky vaginosis. Sinning with your naked bod is evil and atrocious. Time is a construct we all follow. Nothing is real, no one is here. We all die, why do we cry? I once a man. I can't feel my hands. I can't feel my hands. Please. AIDS, herpes, gonorrhea, scabies, and crabs. Think you want them down your pants? No, you raging. HPV, HIV, spooky vaginosis. Sitting with your naked bod is evil and atrocious.
Hey yo, Faye, where you at? Shit. Bad boy, Rockefeller. This is the remix. Faith free, just play. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah. I'm on fire. You got me in this position, and my heart's not in the condition.
Escolhe, moleque. Vou tomar o tiro aonde? No pé ou na mão? Bora, moleque. No pé ou na mão, porra. Escolhe, porra. No pé ou na mão. Bora, moleque. Bora, moleque. Escolhe. Diz aí. No pé ou na mão? Na mãozinha.
Alright guys, Fulu coming to you with another video. Thank y'all for staying for the whole video. If you stay for the whole edit, But basically, man, you know, if you've been rocking with me in this channel, you know that I drag this nigga 9 times out of 10. And that, you know, when I drag him, everything that I say is going to be relevant. And every clip that I put is going to be relevant to what this nigga is doing, basically. So what I'm saying is that if you, and this goes for people who follow him, who may come across this page, if you cannot tell by now that this nigga is spreading all types of STDs in that camp, and that the members are spreading STDs among each other, then there's no hope for you. Then take your ass over there and just go ahead and have fun, okay? Because at this point, there's no helping you guys. And, you know, as for the people on Bingo who be following him, take your ass over there too, you know, and go ahead. I guess you guys are the type that the people who support him and don't see the obvious, you guys are the type that will basically run your head into a wall 50 times before there's a lump on it. And you say, oh shit, why did I do that? But anyhow, man, you can't call yourself a master teacher. You can't call yourself a king. You can't call yourself a messiah if you don't even have control over your own damn desires. Okay? What is this nigga doing every time you watch his live? He's either, number one, eating. Number two, he's talking just to hear himself talk. Number three, he's throwing a tantrum. Number four, he's ridiculing one of his other members. All of these things that I've named are sure tell signs that he's not serving the people, he's serving the devil, okay? And the thing is if you are going to be a teacher of any sort, you, especially when it comes to the spiritual realm of things, that's the thing. When it comes, especially in this realm, you're going to have a mastery over yourself. You're going to have a self-mastery. When you look at all the great sages, when it comes to like Sheikh Ahmadou Bamba, Shehu Uthman Danfodio, Shehu Abdullahi Danfodio, when it came to, you know, Ahmed Tijani, when it came to Imhotep, when it came to Buddha, when it came to Krishna, when it came to, you know, the Orishas, all of them had one thing in common. They had self-mastery over their lower desires, and you would never catch them actually giving in to their lower desires. Okay, they kept those things very much in check, and because they did keep them in check, most of these figures were described as being handsome. They were described as being, you know, having, you know, sometimes, you know, 1/4 of the beauty of the world, as you know, as Yusuf, upon him be peace, he was described as having, I believe he was described as having half of all of the beauty in the world into him. And the reason why he had that was because he knew how to control himself, despite, you know, all the pitfalls and all the temptations that were coming upon him. At this point, this rasshole does not know how to control himself. This rasshole gives in to desires. This rasshole only has a love for rank. This rasshole only has a love to be seen and a love to be pumped up by people, dumb people. And at this point, it's not a spiritual mission. There's nothing spiritual about what he's doing. At this point, it's just a whole, it's Outbreak. you know, and that's why I put these things together, is because the only reason you should go over there, and I get it now, is you already have a STD. So you figure that, oh, why not? Since everybody else has one, why not I just join the party as well? Because unknowing to me, not only did the one woman, Nateri, go over there with herpes, but Syrian had an STD as well. And that was unknowing to me until I believe it was she went to another situation before she went over there, you know, and in that situation she got tested and it came up that she had an STD, you know. So all I gotta say is all these people are burning. There's nothing appealing that looks like about what these people look like, and I'm just gonna keep on dragging them, and hopefully, you know, soon it will be gone. And yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cults out of here in this world, but hopefully this cult will be gone pretty soon, you know. I'm not part of no takedown crew or anything like that. I don't be calling no numbers about the authorities or something like that. You know, the only thing is I did my due diligence to keep them out of Africa. You know, I told my country's diplomats and ministers of tourism that, you know, these people should not be allowed to come onto the continent, and that they should let other states know that these people shouldn't be allowed inside. But that's as much as I did. I didn't do anything else. I didn't go all crazy calling all these numbers and stuff like that. I work alone, you know, so I'm not part of no takedown crew. I'm just a guy who sees what's going on and, you know, just like to drag. You know, the thing is about him, that's the main problem is, you know, he's doing wrong, but he doesn't see anything in what he's doing that is wrong. You know, in fact, he thinks what he's doing is a good thing, and he thinks there's merit in doing what he's doing, and that's not the case at all. So that's why I pretty much drag him, you know. But anyhow, let me know what y'all think, and do you, in the comment section, do you think he's spreading diseases around, STDs? Fuller signing out. John Alba. Another thing I want to say is this motherfucker needs to stop using the Quran to justify beating women when he doesn't know jack shit about the Arabic language. The word in the Quran, when it talks about disciplining a woman, for one, that's the last result, okay? That's the last result of it. To discipline a woman is the last result. The first result, the first steps to that is a lot of things. Not to sleep in the bed with her, not to do a lot of things. And then even when you discipline that woman, the word that they unfortunately translate, they use hit, or you can give your woman a light beating. And that's wrong. The word that they should use to translate it is tap. Okay? Tap, basically, because the word is called dab. And dab doesn't necessarily translate to hit in the English language from the Arabic. So if anything, if your woman is spazzing out or doing whatever, you're not allowed to go Mike Tyson on her like this motherfucker does. If anything, you're just gonna like hit her with a damn toothbrush on the wrist or something like that. That's as far as it should go. Not what this motherfucker is talking about. That's why I don't like this nigga, man. He justifies his shit trying to use like different belief systems which he don't know shit about, okay? And even with that shit, is you need to know jurisprudence before you even do that. You need to know jurisprudence and the laws of marriage before you even get into that. This nigga is a clown, bro. And all I'm gonna say is, again, if you follow this nigga, stay the fuck away from me, because chances are you're burning too. Okay, so if you're in California and you follow Carbonnation and stuff like that and you rock behind them, stay the fuck as far away from me as possible, because chances are you have an STD too. You know, and I'm not trying to get exposed. I wouldn't touch you, but still, I don't even want to see you. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to add that to the intel of this video. You know, I was just thinking about something too, in regards to Nature Boy's so-called knowledge. None of his knowledge can be traced back to a chain of scholars that trace it back to the original person who came with that knowledge. All of his so-called knowledge is basically based on shit that he made up. Okay? So, with that being said, I challenge Nature Boy and anybody who support him, and I challenge any of these quote-unquote woke niggas to give me a chain of narration that goes back to the original founder of that knowledge. Okay? Produce one chain that doesn't just go back to Bruce Lipton and that's it. Produce a chain that goes from Bruce Lipton to the person he got it from, to the person that got it from him, to etc, etc, etc. Okay? My knowledge, I can actually produce many chains that go back to the original person who said it. If we were talking about the spiritual sciences, I can produce a chain, if needed be, that goes back to the people of Kemet. Okay? I challenge anybody from Carbonnation to produce a chain of their quote-unquote knowledge, which is this shit that he made up, that goes back from what he said, that goes back to where he got it from, that goes back to where that person got it from, that goes back to where the other person got it from, and so on. Because one of my teachers told me that if it wasn't for a chain of transmission, people could say whatever the hell they want to say without being held accountable for what they said. And I rest my case on that. Unjaram.